Hi everybody. I'm Sherry Sancholi, and you have found this week's Espresso, brought to you by Livewell Naturally. Last week we talked about sunscreen. You can find that in my YouTube library. And this week we're going to talk about after sun skincare, ways of cooling down, calming down your skin, whether you've just been out and felt kissed by the sun, or maybe you kind of overdid it and are wanting some relief. So let's get started. All right. Timer. All right. So thanks for sticking with me. And this is my espresso. I'm Sherry, brought to you by Livewell Naturally. And when I wanted to make these little chats, I was trying to figure out how it would be best for everybody. And I wanted it to be kind of short and sweet so that I could keep up with producing them. You could enjoy them and kind of layer up your knowledge just drip by drip. So I think that's much more sustainable and just an easier way to learn as opposed to getting flooded with information. So felt like a little coffee break. I wanted to express myself. So I came up with espresso. So let's dive in. A little glimpse into my life. I love time with my family, close friends, usually includes being on and or around the water. I was raised here at the beach in San Diego, and I love dogs. We're getting a new puppy in 3 days. I can barely wait. Music, live music's even better. Adventures near and far. And when I found doTERRA in 2018, I was already healthy and active and living a life. And I just got into it out of curiosity. I love natural things. I love the idea of natural things. Never been a huge over the counter medicine person, but I want to feel well. And so it kind of sang to me. And little by little, as we switched products, incorporated new ideas, mostly I think of like the vitamins have been such a big part of our health regime, swapping out toxic laden chemical products with that was a big long string of words, but you get the idea, from like cleaning chemicals and our toiletries, our toothpaste, like all those things, especially candles, air fresheners, switch over to your diffusers. I felt better, is the short of it. I felt better. And I wanted you guys to feel your best too. So I decided, you know what? I'm not only going to like keep on this journey for myself, I want to teach you about it. So here I am. So why oils? What's the big fuss, right? They're made from plants, all different parts of the plant. There's 5 different ways to distill them, depending on what it is they're distilling. You would distill a rose petal in a much more gentle way than you would distill an orange. I could speak to that about maybe I'll spend a whole class on that sometime. They have 0 side effects. I love that. When I go to it, which is always my first line of response, I never think, oh gosh, what is this going to do to me? It's like smelling a rose. So I give it a go. Usually it helps. And then I'm glad I didn't expose myself to anything that would have had side effects. It's concentrated. A bottle goes a long ways. 85 drops in the smaller bottle, 250 drops in this bigger bottle that's 15 milliliter. You won't build up a tolerance to them because they're made up of hundreds of compounds. And so, if you find something or when you find something that helps you, you will never have to rethink it or refigure it out. I diffuse breathe every single night next to my bed. It helps my asthma. I know it's always going to be there for me. We're never breaking up. I love that so much. It's safe for children and pets. I'm in my camper right now. It's turned into my office when we're home and on the road than it is my office and my home. But when we have a dog in here and we use our peppermint oil and water ant spray, it makes the RV smell good. I don't have to worry about my asthma with the chemicals. If the dog happens to lick the floor where we sprayed, it's not going to hurt the dog. And they're diverse. They can help in a multitude of ways and needs. So, like example for our road trip, we had a first aid kit and we did have a couple of Western medicines. We're not anti-Western medicine, antibiotic, a pain pill, things that like if we really needed something big, but 99% of our needs were covered with just a handful of oils. So love that. Makes you feel very empowered that you can help yourself. And why doTERRA specifically? There's a lot of oils out there. Why would we choose doTERRA? Well, it stands alone in our industry. We were founded in 2008. The name doTERRA means gifts of the earth. But more importantly, all of our oils are CPTG, which means they're certified, pure, tested grade. We run all of our oils through 54 rounds of testing. 11 of them are done with a third party. And you can take the batch number at the bottom of the bottle, go to source2you.com and see more information about this batch of oil, when it was harvested, where it was in the world, all the, if you want to nerd out on the composition of it, it will break it down for you. Healing Hands is an organization that was founded, I think, in 2009 or 10. I need to look that up. It's a philanthropic organization founded by doTERRA, and we have poured into our communities, domestic and international, that have been producing uh, product for us. We create water treatment systems, schools, health clinics. We really do a lot of great things for our community, and they appreciate it, and it makes us feel good. And we're empowering people all around, as far as like the customers, they're feeling better. The wellness advocates have a line of income, and then the farmers, it's like dramatically changed their lives. All right, so let's dive into the meat of this. Last week, you can find it on my YouTube library. I talked about sunscreen by doTERRA. And this week, I decided to talk about what do you do for afterwards. So from left to right, we have the fractionated coconut oil. Next to that is part of the sunscreen line, but I decided to pull it off and do it here because it's really for after sun. So that felt like the thing to do. We'll dive into more about it. And then left to right, the four top oils that I came up with are lavender, peppermint, frankincense, and tea tree. Oh, and let me go back real quick. On the bottom here, I wanted to point out that FCO stands for fractionated coconut oil, and EO stands for essential oils. I think maybe I use abbreviations in here. Yep, there we go. All right, first one, FCO. The fractionated coconut oil is a staple in our home. I have it with a pump that you can buy. I'm pretty sure on doTERRA, if not oillife.com. And I use it at the end of the day to kind of cleanse and refresh my skin. I can use it in the morning with different essential oils, frankincense, lavender, different things to rejuvenate my skin. It's imperative that you use this FCO with hot oils, which are basically the herby, spicy ones like basil, thyme, rosemary, cinnamon, clove, because they're just a lot. They're extra on your skin. However, a fun fact is that it's really good to use this fractionated coconut oil with all the essential oils when you're using it topically, because it will slow down the evaporation, giving a higher benefit to the oil that you're putting on your skin. You know, um, you get more results from it. Okay, and the next product is the spray that I told you I'd tell about. It's in the tall bottle, After Sun. It's actually part of our sunscreen line, but it's not a sunscreen. It's After Sun restorative body spray. It delivers incredible benefits for your skin. The power of the spray is has plant-based ingredients like Japanese green tea, high alert, high, how can I say the word? Hyaluronic. Oh my gosh, I have a hard time saying words. If you've been following me by now, you know that about me. Um, Hyaluronic, there we go, acid, and a blend of the CPTG essential oils such as copaiba. I know I'm saying that right because I met people from Brazil where they grow big, huge 100-foot trees. Lavender, peppermint, helichrysum, and frankincense, all really wonderful oils for your skin. And I have people that use this daily just as a hydrator. You can spray it on your legs, wherever you want, your arms, just to hydrate your skin. It's a really lightweight, wonderful product. And then the last box there, you can screenshot this because I know it's a lot of information, are essential oils. So lavender, of course, has been cherished for centuries. It's a really great, I always think of all things soothing when it comes to lavender oil. Peppermint is a hybrid of watermint and spearmint, and the versatility is just from the combination of flavor, aroma, and wellness benefits. It's really cooling. You can put it in a little spray bottle with some water, spray it on the back of your neck. It'll cool you down, whether it's a sun related thing or maybe it's that stage of your life. It's just a really great cooler. And it's also really good for headaches. You can put it on your temples, and it's also a great ant spray. Okay, I have so much to say. Frankincense. Oh, it's time to go to yoga, but I can squeeze this in. I have 5 more minutes. Um, Frankincense is the king of oils. We call it our boy Frank because we love him so much. Really good for skin. A lot of times in the morning, I'll do fractionated coconut oil with a drop or two of frankincense. Really good for sunspots. It's just wonderful. It's been used in religious ceremonies, meditation, perfumes, and salves, um, and has long been used in Ayurvedic health practices. And lastly, tea tree. It has over 90 different compounds and limitless applications. It's best known for its purifying properties. I always think of all things clean when it comes to tea tree. So the skin uses sunlight to help manufacture vitamin D, and it's important for normal bone formation. So it's really important to get some sun. It's not good for us to hide from the sun. We just need to be wiser than we were back in the day. I'm a beach baby from the 70s. God, what I put my skin through. Goodness gracious. But we still want to get sun. We just don't want to overdo it. The sunlight also triggers our brains to produce serotonin, which is really great for positive vibes, energy, and vitality. It tells our brain that it's daytime and that it's time to start producing serotonin. So, really great to get some sun. This is a great way to soothe your skin afterwards. A deeper dive. Again, you can screenshot this screen. It has a lot of information on it. I was trying to make this informative. I will paraphrase it. You can screenshot it. Between the two, you'll get all the information. But the fractionated coconut oil is such a great product. I love this product so much. They have spun out the proteins, and so it will never coagulate on you. It's odorless, it's not greasy, it's light and smooth. It's really good for dry, troubled skin. Even if you just have regular skin, you're going to find that it doesn't clog your pores. Um, it's unlike any other vegetable carrier oil. I just really think it's the best. It's colorless, odorless, and will not stain. So if you haven't gotten it yet, grab some. I love the pump top because it's easier to regulate how much you're using, and then, start playing with mixing different oils. Any oil can go on your skin with the fractionated coconut oil. So that's another great way to utilize your oils and not try to remember which ones are hot. All right, essential oils. Again, kind of trying to wrap up on time. Lavender is really great for a peaceful environment. You can put it on the bottoms of your feet for sleep. Peppermint is so great for not only energy, but also your gut flora and digestion. Frankincense, the king of oils, has, rad health benefits, promotes healthy cellular function, and tea tree, all things cleansing and for skin irritations. Okay, I love the sunburn spray. We're down to just a couple minutes. Screenshot this if you need to. Get a little bottle, put 20 drops each of lavender and peppermint, top off with either water or your fractionated coconut oil. Use that, every 2 hours, 4 or 6 rounds. Then with 20 drops each of lavender and frankincense and only 1 ounce of water, you can also apply this a couple times, 2 to 4 times a day. Now, in addition to all that, if you're blistering, toss in 20 drops of tea tree because that's a great antiseptic and it's going to make sure you don't get infected. Ditch and switch. I said last week, I think I'm going to try to think of a different way to say this because you don't have to throw out products. I don't want you to waste money. But as you run out of products, switch. Don't keep buying those chemical laden products. Get doTERRA's, abode line of house cleaners, the laundry, the On Guard, the dishes, the toiletry, personal products, your air fresheners. Please get rid of candles, vitamins, supplements. I'm down to just 58 seconds. So I'm really trying to be mindful of your time. Screenshot this. I'm doing this live every Wednesday morning. I have so much fun. It's a highlight of my week in many ways. I love connecting with our community, and we always have great chats. You can stay on afterwards for questions. And then, in addition to that, I made it Wellness Wednesdays. Everything's on a Wednesday. This first, second, third, fourth Wednesday, we have live workshops, Zoom orientations, live yoga, and Zoom orientations for builders. So lots going on in our community. Again, you can screenshot this too in order to keep in touch with me. You are more than welcome to text me, email me, down to 10 seconds. Um, Thanks for watching me on YouTube. If you are, like and subscribe. And then livewellnaturally.us is my website, my Facebook, and my Instagram. All right. Thank you so much for hanging with me. I might have gone like 5 seconds over. I'm very literal. Have a beautiful day, and I look forward to seeing you next time. All right. Bye bye.